My name is Elizabeth Cromwell, and I'm the President and CEO of the Frederick County Chamber of Commerce. Leadership Frederick was started, I believe it's 28 years ago, and there are almost 1,000 graduates of that program. It runs from, we're just about to start here. It runs from September through May, and it's a pretty big time commitment. It's one solid busy day every month during that time. And so each day they will take a different focus on the community, whether it's agriculture, legislation. We have a day in Annapolis. There are different focuses for each one of those days. And the thing I have found amazing about it is that it's the alumni group of almost 1,000 people that if you look at that group of people, these are folks who have really gone on to become leaders in the community. If they weren't already leaders, they currently are. And so it's a really strong program. Our upcoming class, I believe, is the largest we've ever had. And so we find that there is still a lot of momentum for the program. We've tried to freshen it each year. This year includes a bit more leadership skills training because I think what we've found is that some people come to it if they're already leaders, but they might be new to Frederick and they want to learn more about this community and make connections. But other people are emerging leaders and really need an opportunity to grow, in that skill set. So we provide both of those avenues for people. In 2008, we've started the New Media and Technology Conference, which has taken place annually. The Chamber has hosted this in different locations around the county, and it's an opportunity for people who are either interested in learning more about how to use new media and technology to improve their businesses, or if they're deeply involved in that field, how to network with each other. We are looking at broadening that somewhat. We're looking at turning that next year into an innovation conference, because I think what we have found is that it has been a great event. I think there are kind of two different tracks that we're trying to accomplish there. One track is really for beginners, and the other track is for people who are, already deeply involved in new media and technology. And I think as all of us become more saturated in that world, I think it's sort of harder to balance those two. The experienced people think the beginner side's too rudimentary and vice versa. What we want to do is broaden it out into more of an innovation conference that will include new media and technology track, but potentially also a venture capital track and a couple of other, provide some tools that will help innovators really grow. The Entrepreneur Council of Frederick County has been a 501c3 operating independently for many years. And just in the last several months, the Chamber, we've signed a merger agreement, and the Entrepreneur Council of Frederick County is now under the Frederick County Chamber of Commerce. Now it's a new committee of the Chamber. The thinking behind that is, a couple of different things. I strongly believe in it. I think it's a great group. I think there's a lot of opportunity there. They have been mostly focused on the Entrepreneur of the Year dinner and awards, and I think there's a great deal more that we can do. And through the strength of the Chamber, we want to bring more programming in, more business resources and tools. And by bringing together the Entrepreneur Council and Leadership Frederick and Generation Connect, which is our young professionals group, by bringing them all together and trying to have a little bit more of a cohesive focus, I'm hoping that we can operate less in silos and that those groups we can leverage all of them together to be more powerful. Really, one of my big goals is that we do have all these committees that are working have been working for the most part kind of in silos. I mean, they've been working on what's important to their group. And I don't, have any intention of telling them what they should be working on. But what I do want to do is create a framework for all of these committees to have a better understanding of where we as an organization are going. And that's why I highlighted those 3 key issues of the rebranding effort, infrastructure, and creating a workforce-ready population, because I want all of our committees to find some common ground in those areas so that we can start to show small successes that are hopefully going to add up to some big successes. And right now there's so much of that work happening in the community, but I'm not sure there's really one central group that's documenting that or convening, those people together to have a better understanding of who's doing what. So that's really a big part of my goal.